Alright, hey guys, welcome back to another Dev Talk video, and today the devs are speaking on modding tools, custom servers, the economy, and secret changes. So I have a lot of Dev Talk videos and a lot of dev videos in general on my channel. If you do like this type of info, and if you want some type of longer info, I have ones that are up to 40 minutes, some that are 10 minutes, and all in between. So if you do like this type of info and you want to find out more about the game and where the devs are at, I have a lot of these on my channel. Also, I'm going to link the official forums from Bannerlord. That's pretty much where I get all these replies and statements from. So if you want to go check it out for yourself, that link will be down below as well. Also, I have a script. It's going to be on the screen right now. Everything that I say and all the links that are stated, they will all be down below. So you can read along, translate, whatever you have to do. So here we go. First, we have a player asking about custom servers and when they are coming, since modding tools were just announced. The devs state that custom servers are not coming anytime soon. So it looks like, we're going to have to wait a long time on that. They didn't say they're never coming. They said not coming anytime soon. So maybe they do plan it in the very, very far future. But right now it does not look like a priority. Second, we have a player asking the devs if there will be an item editor, cultures / kingdom editor, and troop editor included in the modding tools that were announced recently. The devs say in reply that they currently do not have any plans for those type of editors. But if you do check it out, we have a lot of different editors that have been introduced. We have a mesh editor. We have random ones, even like a cloth editor and stuff of that nature. And if you do want to check out all of these, and also if you want to check out my review of the announcement dev video that they made about modding tools, the link to that video will be down below. I talk about it further, and I give my reaction to that video. Third, we have a player asking about keyboard shortcuts while in the encyclopedia, such as backspace will make you go back to a different page, and pressing N again will make the encyclopedia go away. So the devs respond and state that an improvement to the encyclopedia is coming in the new patch, so keep your eyes out, and also that the backspace shortcut and other shortcuts, not only to the encyclopedia but to other features in the game, they're all coming in the near future, but not too near. So what I think they mean by not too near is they mean it's not coming in this patch, but it might come in the next patch or the patch after that. So, it's coming, but don't expect it in this exact patch, right? And overall, it does sound good to me. They're very small adjustments, but, it makes the gameplay smoother. It makes, stuff go, faster. You could, kind of like, not speedrun it, but kind of, like, once you play it long enough, you'll just remember all the keys, and you can, a lot smoother gameplay, if that kind of makes sense. And I would like to see it actually implemented into the game, Fourth, we have a player thanking the devs for another change they discovered that was not posted in the patch notes, and that is pretty much the new notifications for sieges that will pop up on the right side of your screen, same as when your kingdom declares war or peace, or when you have to vote on a fief or a different policy. So the devs state it was a very quick and small thing that really took only 2 minutes of work, and also hints that there are also other small changes that you might see as well if you keep playing. The siege notification change is huge in my opinion, since a lot of the time I do not see any notification or I miss it, and boom, 3 of my fiefs are gone. So it's good to see that this change did make it, obviously to the right side of the screen, which is, I think, like those notifications, those are very important. Plus, they don't turn off unless you turn them off, so they're really in your face, and I think this will help a lot of people in terms of obviously going to defend a siege and stuff like that. Fifth, we have a player stating that they like the Bannerlord economy system, pretty much how it's complex, and it is affected by rising and falling food prices. They pretty much say that it's better than a simplified version of an economy system. They like that it is challenging, right, at times, and that sometimes you lose stuff, sometimes you win stuff. You know what I mean? It's a back and forth. The devs then state that yes, he does prefer that players are affected by prices going up, having to pay companion wages, getting money back from clans who successfully raided. Like, all of these are a must. However, the devs state that the wage system is confusing to understand for the common player, and it should be better explained. The dev also suggests maybe putting more stuff in the financial summary to make the wage system more understandable, and I do agree. I agree that the wage system was a bit confusing, and for people that did miss my other video that I made like a day or two ago, The developer, this same developer, he talked about the wage system and how it worked pretty much. So you can go check out that video, but I'm going to give you a quick rundown of how wages work, especially companion party wages. So companion party leaders, which is the companion you chose, they need over 5k dinars to stop taking money from the player. So once they have over 5k, you won't see any wage cost for them because they'll have enough money themselves to pay their own wages. So if the leader has less than 5k, the player has to pay the difference that day until the leader has 5k. So if the leader somehow drops to, let's say, 3k, for that day you're going to have to pay the leader, the companion you chose, $2,000 to, not dollars, 2,000 dinars to get them back up to that 5k mark. Once the leader has between 5k to 10k, the leader will pay its own troop wages and food. So let's say the leader has 7k, they're going to pay their wages and they're going to pay for their food, but they're not going to give anything back to the player. That the rest is going to be kept for another day. Now, once the leader is very successful and reaches over 10k dinars, the rest above 10k will be paid back to the player. So if the leader makes, let's say he raised a lot that day, and he goes from, let's say, somewhere around $9,000 to $12,000. I mean, not dollars, 12,000 dinars. The 2K, which is pretty much, the 2,000 that's over 10K, that will be given back to the player that day, and the leader will just remain with the 10K until the next day, if that kind of makes sense, right? So below 5K, the player pays the companion party. Above 10K, the companion party pays the player back, if that kind of makes sense. It's kind of confusing, I know, but best way I can put it, right? So that's all the statements and replies for now. If anything new comes up, I will make a video and keep you guys informed. Like always, last time I'm going to end this video in the same way. I had most of my update and dev talk videos. I do want to thank the developers for staying active and bringing some good changes. We have the new big patch coming up. I think they said before the month ends, so it might come this week or next week. Those are the two options that, not two options, but the two predictions that I have. It might come later this week, but if it doesn't come later this week, I think it's going to come early next week. Don't hold me to it, but that's kind of where, after reading a lot of dev replies and a lot of, different dev responses, that's pretty much what I've gotten. And also, I have a video on how to revert your game to any other patch that was released before. So if you are having problems with the current patch, check out the video below, and it should be able to fix your problem. Also, I did start a Patreon, and it's nothing crazy. I just use it for basic support. There's going to be no paywalling. My content will always be free on here. The only thing you really get is it's a different role in my Discord server, but overall it's just for support. So if you want to support me and what I do further, check it out. The link's going to be down below as well. But hopefully this video was informative. Ask me any questions, and like always, stay safe.